Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, we should have prepared the agenda.
Yes, I think one of the main thing that comes many times is that, we do not have any documentation for our project specific, like, what all modules that we have and what they actually do and what does each module actually have, like more in-depth documentation for the, architecture related or maybe modules related. So that is something that we want to start as new people, from the community are joining and they want to do some hands-on. So it will be easy for them.
Yeah, I'll add it to the general community meeting doc as a part of our agenda. Is that fine for everyone?
Yeah, sure. You can add, and I'm adding people's name here. Do we have any new member here?
Subina is here from the last meeting. I don't think Subina
Oh,
was-
Subina, is this your first general community meeting?
Mithili, I don't remember actually. Maybe this is the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. So, I mean, in this meeting, we usually like discuss how do we, reach to the community and how do we have more engagement, with the community and have Pyrsia, kind of explain in the community there itself. So if you have any suggestion related to that, please feel free to discuss, in this meeting.
Yeah, sure. Mithili.
Right. Who all we have? Erwin.
we have Johan, we have Shupe,
Shufra is there.
we have Christina, sir.
We have Subinai, right? So Subinai, would you like, what is your full name?
Sorry, Mithili, can you come again?
Would you like to fill up this in this document, your full name and, whether you're a student or from any company?
Yeah. Shubinay Datta, DUTTA. And my company is like Cognizant.
Sounds good. So in Cognizant also they have, community projects like this, Subinai?
No, Mithili, we don't have.
Yeah, usually in like Cognizant they won't have, so.
I was gonna say we don't have a project code for them, no.
Okay, and
Elliot, Irvin, or Christine, do you guys like to add up on the documentation point? Because like a module level documentation is a good call. Similarly, we need more like suggestions.
in terms of community, sorry, go ahead.
No, you said you're looking for more suggestions. I'm wondering what kind.
So, I mean, in terms of community reach, we know that we have Swamp Up coming first. So we are going to announce there, and then we are going to have a, workshop also there, hands-on workshop. So that would be the first step. But after that, we might want to, give a couple of talks as it is coming. I don't know if anybody has submitted any of the talks for future related to the Pyrsia or anything related to the even Rust, which actually you can connect with what we are doing in Pyrsia.
Yeah, usually like there are CFPs for a lot of conferences. I think the supply chain security conference is one of the conferences which we are targeting to present Pyrsia.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is there, and I think the deadlines are still there. I might be wrong here. I will confirm about this same. But there are like a lot of Linux Foundation backed conferences coming up, which we can like give our proposals for. So for the open source North America Summit, it's there till April 18, and the supply chain security comes under this, if I'm not wrong. So yeah,
So which one you said? Supply chain security conference?
I've left the link in the team Slack.
Sure. So we can. When is this? June 21 to June. Oh, so they would already have the proposal accepted for that, right?
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I read the CFP notifications as a deadline.
Yeah. So I might give one talk around maybe July timeframe, and which might have some of the elements of Persia, but that would be more of a general community talk with the Rust community. Is there anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, like, do we have any additional? I don't think we have anybody who can speak about Swamp Up on today. But I am curious. Like that was an open item from the last time.
Yeah, so what was discussed last time? So regarding the Swamp Up, I think the information that I have is that, we have this presentation and workshop is more of a hands-on where, people are going to install and gonna do that. And who is, I think Sudhin is doing both of them, right?
I honestly, I would maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I think whoever does it is who does it. But I mean, I guess where I was going with that was more of a he can't speak about it because he's not on today. So maybe we should just table it for next time.
Yeah, because I don't think so. He last time when I talked, it was a couple of days back, but he didn't have like much because he has not started on it yet. But in the next community meeting, we can definitely ask what all elements.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. The last time I asked him about the demo, the Swamp Up as well. We are expecting to have a trial run of it by end of April. So this meeting, which should happen again, which is after 14 days, on 20th of April, I think we might have some upgrades to Persia itself for the demo.
Yeah, I mean, demo, we already have something for the demo that, but what all things we are going to show at Swamp Up, that is something which needs to be decided yet, I guess.
Well, and the other thing is, like, we just want to make sure that if we're going to have 15 minutes, that we have a 15-minute presentation. If we have an hour, we want to make sure we have an hour presentation. I mean, they're basic things, but you want to make sure that you've timed it, that you know how long it runs, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and usually like for Swamp Up, you wouldn't have 1 hour for sure for the presentation or demo. It would be shorter, but obviously for the workshop it will be longer. But in the demo, we want to show more, more and highlight most of the elements so it looks more appealing. Because most of the people might not convert to the workshop. Workshop is morely like maybe some developers or something. So presentation has to be, that much time boxed and has to have all those elements that we really want to show regarding this project. So yeah, I guess practice won't be needed.
Since we don't have Steve Taylor, we don't know about the clusters running in GCP and the OpenSSF related things, because Steve was coordinating with the OpenSSF PAC, if I'm not wrong. So,
Yeah. And what is this new testing procedure? Did we discuss about last time?
Okay, this is cargo next test, which I suggested. A cargo next test is a method which increases your performance speed. Like whenever you run cargo test, and if you compare it with cargo next test is a bit faster. It claims to be up to 70% faster, but then I haven't done my benchmarking with the testing. I've tried this
But
though.
what makes it faster? That's the thing. Like, is it running? So we have this essay also in our project, where what it does, that each of the test, it spins up its own container and it actually runs all of them in parallel.
Yeah,
But
next test and assay can work together. I already looked into it that far.
okay.
It's just I think it's just the next generation of cargo test.
Okay.
So it's just a question of whether we want to embrace that and move to this other testing, this newer testing framework. And I mean, I don't really have an opinion one way or the other, honestly. It just seems like it's just another testing framework.
Yeah. JUnit support. Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's like the next version of cargo test. So it's got a lot more stuff in it. But like we're barely using the stuff that's in cargo test.
Yeah, I mean, right now also I don't see that our tests are, running crazily amount of time. So if it's only the timely thing, we'll have to see whether we want to move it or not. I mean, if it's just an upgrade, we can do that. But if it is needed or not, that is the question. So at this point of time, doesn't look that important. But we might definitely want to, move to the higher versions.
I mean, I would add, like, if somebody gets it in their head that they really want, for example, Abhijit, if you really wanted to spend time on it and verify that it works, and then come back and tell us, oh yeah, cargo next test works perfectly, then maybe we want to address it in the CI/CD. But I mean, honestly, I don't know that it's a priority. So like, if you want to mess with it, I don't care to stop you, but
yeah,
and
and
I don't think you should spend a lot of time on it personally.
Really too many issues like which I'm working on, and like those are on priority. So this I think we can table this aside.
Okay. I mean, again, if somebody really wants to write a whole bunch more tests and it makes sense to them to try it, then I'm all for it.
And I would really like to see, like, if we are really moving, then do cargo test and cargo next test and see in the logs what it is making the difference and how much it is making the difference. But again, like, I think we all have many features that we want to be implemented and which is needed for demo and MVP. So probably we can table this out for later.
Yeah, probably for the
Okay.
next round.
Yes. And this VS starter pack for Pyrsia, did we talk about that? Are we thinking this for people to use in the workshop?
I think that one is more of a community outreach thing. Like, it would be nice to build our community if we had some kind of starter pack that people could download in the VS Code marketplace. But
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if that's something that we really want to prioritize. I don't know that we don't. Subinoy, you're the latest addition to the team. I mean, do you think it would be very helpful if there was some marketplace extension to help hold your hand in VS Code? And like, I mean, I think the answer is obviously yes, but like how much helpful, more helpful?
I think the question would be, like, do you see a big pain point in running Pyrsia or doing anything with it as of now? And if it is fine, I mean, it's obviously better to have a extension there so that people can just install it and it's working. But based on that, we can prioritize this.
Yeah, okay. So like I'm still learning Rust, so I'm still not there, okay, and I'm trying to go through the
Yeah.
code base in the GitHub. Okay, so I'm still I will take some time to get there, Mitali.
Yeah, that is also true. This question we should be asking, somebody who's like already developing in Rust from a time and they know how to do the things. And then we give them this, okay, this is a Persia, how much time does it take for you to run and actually work on it? So
Well,
they would be able to.
or maybe what we should start with would be a story on the board to document the VS Code marketplace extensions that we typically use. Like we all use the RLS, right? Like I know we have to use that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else we're all using, but at least that and like some kind of Rust language support is required. Other than that, I can't think of much.
Okay, I think about this. We can come with an RFC as proposed by Christopher. Like there's an RFC format. We can come with a proposal which deals with the VS Code starter. I think there's a lot of brainstorming which needs to be done, but at the same time we have our own priorities. So like there's a lot of brainstorming which needs to be done for the VS Code starter, but do we really have the time for it? At this stage.
No, I was just saying we could put a story on the board and then leave it in the to do.
So these are the things, mainly whenever a new member is joining, they can give feedback. And then based on that, we can refine. And at some point of time when we are thinking, okay, we have some new stuff to be taken in, we can do. So it's like kind of that process, I'm thinking. So as Elliot said, we can just put it in the board so that we don't forget that, there's something that we were thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think I don't have anything other than that. Anybody else? If not, then we'll see you all in half an hour.
Yeah, thanks guys. Talk soon.
Sorry, guys. Bye.
Hey Subinoy.
Hi, yeah. Hi, Ali.
I just wanted to ask you, I actually came from Cognizant. How long have you been with Cognizant?
I'm in Cognizant for last 7 years. Like I joined in 2014, so since then I'm working here.
Nice, very
Yeah.
nice. All right, man. Yeah, I was just curious. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, no
All right,
problem.
Yeah,
Welcome,
talk soon.
yeah. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Mhm. See you.